Hello, I'm Sleepy7, and before I go to bed, it's time for another Game Boy grab bag. Is some sort of Namco baseball game. Because there's baseball there, Namco, it's in Japanese, you know? As you know, I am a big speaker of Japanese. I know all the words, all the characters. I know what every single one means, and that makes me the preeminent expert on whatever the hell this is. So there's not really much to say about this. This is another one that I just kind of bought online as part of just a random game lot, and I don't think this. I mean, it doesn't seem like a game that would come to America, so I don't think it came to America. So I could be wrong on that, egg on my face and all that, but with that preamble out of the way, it's time to just plug it in. Yeah, Namco. You would not believe what I just had to go through. Okay, so I guess there's just no title music except for that little short jingle at the beginning. Well, yeah, I've definitely seen this before now that I'm looking at this. I have no clue what it's called, but yeah. I haven't been having very much luck with haven't been having very much luck with the Game Boy sports games, but maybe this one will be different. So I guess these are definitely legit Japanese baseball teams, because I know that one, the Tigers or whatever, that's a real thing. I know that because NES and Smash Bros has a color, like an alt palette that's based on this. Dude, I could be Pac-Man. I mean, I gotta go for home field advantage, I guess. That's a doofy looking dragon. We'll choose that for the computer. Yes, I haven't been reading what any of this means, but so far it's kind of self-explanatory. So there's 3 fields, home field advantage, right? Okay, I have no clue what any of this is. Namco stars. I saw Klonoa. There's Klonoa. I used to think Klonoa was a Sonic character before like I actually knew anything about Klonoa. Okay. That's 3 strikes. Or maybe not. Oh, I'm out. Am I? Yeah, I'm out. I should. Okay, so I figured something out. Okay. This feels a lot like that Acclaim baseball game. Like, it actually plays exactly like that Acclaim baseball game. It even has the same little camera angles off the side like that. Except the difference is that this just feels a lot better. Well, I got hit by a ball. Awesome. I do know that Japanese rules for baseball are like a little different than like American baseball. So I don't actually really, but I don't know the difference really. Whoops. So you have to hold down the thing. That's an out. Or is it? Okay. So far, this is I'm doing a lot. I'm feeling a lot better than all the other ones. You know, all the other baseball games I've ever played so far. No, no, go back. Nice. So the big problem here is that it just feels, throwing the ball just feels like kind of slow. Yeah, oh, that's foul. Yeah, someone caught a foul ball. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling this particular baseball game the best. Who would have thought that, you know, a 32-bit console would be more appropriate than an 8-bit console for a baseball game. For what it's worth, I don't think this is much better. But it is better. Like, I don't think I would, I don't think I would necessarily, like, you know, assume I get, like, one game a year. You know, this is my birthday present. I don't think I would have chosen this game, but, you know, you could do, as far as baseball games go, you could do a lot worse than this. Just throw straight, man. Yeah. It would have been kind of cool if, like, the Namco guys were. I know they probably couldn't do it due to, like, cartridge constraints and all, but it'd be kind of cool if, like, the Namco guys were all just, like, a bunch of, like, actual Namco characters. Like, you know, your Klonoas or your Pac-Man or Pac-Man or your Dig Dugs. Yeah, get fucked. Yeah, this one really just does feel like more like a game instead of like a slog. For what it's worth, I still don't find this to be super compelling. But yep, Namco, you did it. You've made a decent baseball game. The only thing that I'm wondering is, how do I run faster? Two outs. Why was it aiming all the way over there? Like, it just feels like this part is a little slow. Granted, that does mean that it's, like, not too difficult to, like, get these guys out. Throw there instead of like, okay, whatever. Baseball. Yeah. I mean, I got my 1 point. As long as I keep my 1 point and they keep getting no points. Oops. Oh. I don't think I hit that. Like I still said, still not like super compelling. It's like how am I supposed to know where to be as like a person, you know? Like, why does he just get to be out, you know? See, like that. I just don't really get. I just don't really understand, like, how I'm supposed to position myself. Oops. Well, I still count it as a strike. Well, 1 point. Still just the one. How do I just run faster, you know? That's a foul. Definitely the graphics. It's not like the best I've ever seen, but it's still like super, like a lot more charming than basically all the other ones. To be fair, this is on the Game Boy Advance compared to the other ones being on Game Boy Color. So it's like, what am I really expecting, right? But it really just does go to show that Game Boy Color not built for this. And of course that's an out. Awesome. I fucking hit him. I still would like to get some more points, but hey, what do I, what do I know? This. I still don't really understand how, like. There we go. It's still a foul, though. I guess that's an out, though, because they caught my foul. Awesome. I just don't really know how to position myself here. It works. I fucking pummeled him. What do you mean ball? Awesome. Still only have the 1 point. Awesome. But, okay. Okay, I didn't know that the computer could do that. It's a silly way of doing it. Just like let them pause. And that's a foul. That's awesome. 2 outs doing the exact same thing. That's a foul. Ah, that's out of the park. Come on. Awesome. No points. This is a very neck and neck game. It's anyone's game right now. I just don't understand. I guess like my thing is that I just don't understand how to run faster. All the computer needs to do is like get a home run, and I'm just screwed because I will never get a home run. Nice. How did I already have a guy on? Oh, is it because I gotta walk or something? That's a foul. What? What did my guys... Okay, whatever. Yeah, the only good baseball game there is still Wii Sports Baseball. I'm gonna be real with you. He's gonna catch it, and it's gonna be kind of as an out, even though technically it's a foul. But you can catch a foul, and that counts as an out. So, whatever. Get out. Get out, bitch. Well, don't be it. If it's a home run, that would suck. Two outs. Hell yeah. If I win just by that 1 point, that'll be stupid, but I know if I say that, I'm gonna jinx it, and they're gonna get like 3,000 home runs in a row. That's on me. Awesome. It's really hard to keep your eye on the ball, and there's like pretty much no depth perception in this game. Oh, it's gonna get out. Yep, I got out. That's so awesome. It's like the only times I ever got on a base is when I've gotten a walk. Yeah, they gotta walk, okay. Oh, this is bad. It's funny. They're probably gonna get a point. God dang it. Fully loaded, all they need is a home run and they fucking win. What? Stupid. Okay. What? I knew they were gonna win, like, literally last second. This is fucking stupid. Okay, so... like I just don't under. Maybe this would be easier if like there wasn't a language barrier because you know you sees it, but I feel like despite being marginally better than like Ken Griffey or All Star Baseball 2000, the problem with this still is that this is a Game Boy game, a Game Boy Advance game. There's no depth perception. You can't really track the ball very well. You just kind of got to get lucky. The game just feels super sluggish and slow. I don't know if there's like a way for you to actually run faster, because like it always feels like because you can't hit the ball very well. It like always is in like a position where they can either catch it or throw it back to the base really quickly, and they throw it back to the base faster than you can run. So you basically always get out. So you're kind of reliant on just getting like walks and balls and stuff like that or whatever. And then you're the opponent, you would think in theory, okay, this makes it difficult for the opponent too, because the opponent, they also have like the slow run speed and stuff. But the difference is that the opponent is the computer, and the computer can just get lucky and hit the ball really good. And there's nothing you can do about it because the computer doesn't have to worry about being able to track the ball with like a lack of depth perception. So, boy howdy. So you may be doing well for like the majority of the game, and by well I mean you may be like 0-1, like 1-0 the entire game, until suddenly the computer just gets lucky, literally last second, and wins. That's kind of the whole thing. And that's sort of why I kind of feel like these sports games, like I guess specifically baseball, but like all the sports games really, are kind of frustrating on these like 2D handhelds, is just that these games definitely benefit from being in 3D. That said, I still probably wouldn't be very good at like a DS baseball game or something. I honestly think it probably still won't even be that good. I'm gonna be real. So at this point, like, I don't know, I just kind of feel like sports games, baseball, whatever, it's kind of just like a lost cause on this system. Good thing that there's just so many sports games that I will never run out of them ever. I guess these are records that I don't know the name of. So this is your Link game, I guess, versus computer. I think I've kind of gotten everything I can get out of this game that I reasonably can. There are other game modes here that exist, but I think reasonably speaking, they're not going to be that much different from, this game mode here. So I think I'm kind of good. So yeah, I think I'm good with this. Bam! Top-down cam activated. So I guess if I were to like give it a rating or something, I'd probably give it like maybe a 4 out of 10. Like it's still, it's better than all the other Game Boy like baseball games I've ever played. But the problem is that it's still Game Boy baseball, and therefore it still has the same fundamental problems as every other baseball game. That said, if I were to, gun to my head, I have to pick a Game Boy sports game to play, I'd probably pick this one. So, it has that going for it. If it were between death and a sports game, it would be this one. It's very much, at least not like, for being, I guess to clarify, for being a lot like All-Star Baseball 2000, like in terms of just like everything, like even like the presentation, the like controls, kind of the like sort of mechanics. Like All Star Baseball is basically like a 0 out of 10 because it just made me so bored that I just felt nothing. This one at least makes me feel something. It's not a great something, but it's still something, which is like all I could really ask of like one of these shitty kind of Game Boy, uh, Game Boy like sports games. But yeah, uh, I do have this now though. I bought one of these things because I was running out, or I ran out of those other card packs, so I figured why not get a new one. So I'm gonna only open one. Obviously, I just want to like pull out the box just to show it off. But this does come with a box topper promo, I guess. So this is this is the promo. Power Ponies. So this is like Moon Series 1, I think. Something like that. Yeah, so this is it, Luigi. Let's see what this has in store. So we got Fluttershy. Oh, Princess Celestia. Oh, it's like a... That's neat. The back is all sorts of weird. But the front, it's cool. It's like clear. It's like see-through clear. That's cool. Here's so this thing just has like a bunch of transparent cards. That's cool. It's a neat gimmick. Explore, dream, discover. That's like live, laugh, love tier text on this shit. Ultra super rare, I guess. And he's an ultra rare Pinkie Pie. These I like these arts, I don't know, I guess it's neat that they like seal the box topper like this, I guess, and like essentially what is like already a sleeve. And it's actually sealed too, so it's like a sealed sleeve. This is probably the best packaging I've ever seen for this sort of promo box topper kind of thing. Like Magic has them, and they just like kind of like the foil wrapper packs, except with clear see-through or something, which I don't like because it has the seam on the back, right? So if you like if you like apply too much pressure, the seam like kind of on the back leaves an impression, and it's also too big to put into a binder without leaving the impression. So yeah, I appreciate that about you, Caillou, or Ko, Caillou, like Caillou, like the little bald kid. I don't know, but yeah, these are some neat cards actually. Like I like these ones a lot. These ones are kind of. I feel like you gotta get like a couple of these, and then like you kind of like layer them, and bam, look at that, you got whoa. But this one goes on to Princess Cadence, not this guy, the white one goes on the pink one. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of it. So I'm going to bed.